Oh, hi my delicious lights, it's Lena here. So before I made this video, I saw a lizard and I saw a shooting star 2 nights ago. So look up the meaning of a shooting star and a lizard. I think a shooting star means to just continue following your dreams and don't give up on what you want, what your heart desires. Don't give up on it, because if you see a shooting star or you look up at the sky and you see the stars, or it just brought you back to your awareness, then that's your sign to just keep moving forward. And the lizard, I feel like it just means to move swiftly through life. Move quick, know what you're doing, know where you're going. You know what you want, you have the direction that you need. You can pretty much not avoid every obstacle, but overcome any obstacle if you just are quick and create movement in it. So I wanted to talk to you guys about regret and why it's important to just let go of the past and let go of everything holding you back, because it may be your environment that's making you dwell upon choices that you've made where you feel like, was that the right choice? And it's like, at the time you knew that was, so why are you doubting yourself now? You know that was the right decision to make, to leave or to walk away or to choose a better opportunity that's for you. Because if anything makes you feel distressed or negative in any certain way, and it brings you uncomfort to your mind and your soul, and you feel like, man, this isn't healthy, like where I'm working right now is really interrupting my thoughts, pardon me, and twisting my head and my way of thinking. Sometimes being alone is the greatest reflection you can have on yourself. Like, I feel like the amount of obstacles that you go through and the amount of things you choose to just overcome, despite how hard it is, despite how dark that tunnel is, despite if you have to jump, run, or dodge any kind of thing coming your way, it's really important to remember who you are and remember what you want, because whatever's going on in your reality will completely confuse you and toss you around if you have someone in your ear telling you this, someone in your ear telling you that, and it's like, who am I? What do I want? And then you feel stuck, you feel trapped. And it's like, you need to kind of cut off those layers, cut off whatever's holding you back, and be like, okay, what can I do to move forward? Does it mean that I need to find a new job? Or does it mean that I need to change my living situation? Or does it mean that I need to quit some things that are taking too much money from my account and it's not supporting me in me saving my money and doing what I want to do? I think money is a big one for people and anyone watching. I have had to learn the hard way. I came here with, I think, 5,500 and I completely blew that up in only 3.5 weeks. 3.5 weeks I blew that money up. But I'm learning through my mistakes to be better, and now that I think about it, it's really hard to get back up to that once you bring yourself down to it. Once you blow all that money and you make silly decisions, and you choose emotion with money over how you feel, instead of thinking, think before you do something. Don't just do something based on just emotion. You can do it with emotion, but question it at the same time. But yeah, that's kind of an example that I'd give. If you have things in your life, like maybe it's you going out every weekend and that's taking $300 out of your account, okay? And then you're spending money on a different outfit each week, and that's $100, okay? And then you want to go to this festival, and that's $200, and then you've spent half your paycheck, maybe even more, trying to provide for that weekly moment. And it's like, if you want to move forward, you need to move forward and let go of whatever's holding you back. Because if you want to have everything you desire, if you want happiness, if you want to be financially free, if you want to be successful, if you want to follow your dreams, if you want to follow your heart, sometimes whatever's going on in your reality, like you've got too many things going on, organize it and just be like, this is not for me. Not for me. Let it go. Figure out other ways that you can kind of change and alternate your path so it's easier for you, instead of you having to suffer in your own mind because you don't trust yourself and you don't trust what you want, because you're listening to other people's opinions and it's not helping you move forward, because you're like, everyone's telling me this and this and this and this, but it's like, what about what I want? What about what I want? What about what my heart desires? Like, I came here to follow my dreams, and there are some things that have happened and things I'm doing that are like, one of my jobs, I work at the nightclub, and it's really interrupting my mind and my thoughts, and I'm like, this is affecting my consciousness, like, and then it's like, also, like, I guess where I'm staying is just not serving me, like, it just makes me feel trapped. And whenever I feel trapped or I feel anxious or something doesn't feel safe or sit right with me, because it took me a while to realize, that's when I recognize that, oh my God, like, yeah, it took me, with me, when I reflect really, like, it'll hit me like a couple weeks later, and everyone's different, but everyone makes mistakes. Don't beat yourself up. Don't be hard on yourself. Like, you knew at the time that's what you wanted, and that's what was going to help you move forward. And like, you can't move forward if you feel like everything around you is like holding you back and pulling you into the ground. Because if you want to be free, then you got to keep moving, and you got to be willing to make sacrifices in yourself and around you, and realize that there are some things you're going to have to cut off that you love doing but that do not serve you. Like, yeah, I think it's really important to not be hard on yourself, and if you are seeking change in your path, then you need to make some decisions to maybe leave what's holding you back and find a safety net for yourself, where you feel safe in yourself, in your energy, in your mind, where you can think for yourself and other people aren't thinking for you, or your environment isn't interrupting your energy or your thoughts. Yeah, but don't beat yourself up every day. Like, you're doing what you feel is right. You're doing what you know is right. Like, yeah, if you listen to your heart will always tell you what you want. But yeah, like, go and be free. Go and, like, whatever's pulling you back to whatever's interrupting your flow, you need to find a safety net where you can move forward. Yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at right now, and I feel like through my reflections it is easier for me to move forward, because if you don't learn from your mistakes and if you don't let the past go, how can you move forward? I'm pretty much still living in the past in my reality, and I'm trying to let that go and move forward. So if you guys want to move forward, let go of the past, let go of whatever you feel is pulling you to the ground. Do you get what I mean? But anyways, that's just kind of, yeah. Don't be harsh on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. You made the choices you made, and it has led you into the person that you are now. Pain is the most powerful way you can grow, and you can be in so many situations and just choose to be brave and move through it. Like, that's just the journey of life, you know? But yeah, I'm just trying to move forward despite how I'm feeling. I have a lot on my mind, and everyone has a lot on their mind, but it's like I'm struggling a lot because I'm on my own. But I chose to be alone. I chose to walk my path alone, and that's fine. I accept that. I accept my loneliness. I face it. But that's the only way you can grow, is through being on your own and being in your own reflection. Whereas if you have the outside world telling you what to do and how to do things, and you're getting caught up in all these other different realities that you don't feel connected to you or resonate with you on the same level, then it's going to interrupt your flow. When you have a clear sight of what you want, but it's like everything is just being knocked down for you. You gotta knock off what's holding you back. Like, I trained Muay Thai, and I didn't realize how much it would actually be of help to me, because I've been feeling really like unstable. But with training and learning how to I guess fight and having that skill set, it gives me movement in wanting to feel forward, and so that I do feel grounded, and so that I do feel clear. Because if you don't have one positive thing, like whether it's eating healthy, whether it's meditation, whether it's stretching, whether it's being mindful, whether it's going for a massage or treating yourself in a healthy way, or maybe you like to go to the gym or work out, if you don't have that one stable thing, I feel like then how can you move forward? How can you move forward if you don't have something that grounds you and clears you and resets you? Because I train Muay Thai, and I plan on fighting, but when I fight for myself. I don't want to fight with hate. I want to fight with love, and beat that part of myself I thought I wouldn't be able to beat. Anyways, just know that you're never alone. You always weave your way through life. It's just like you can choose to be stuck, like all these people in their houses living normal lives, and maybe some of them aren't happy, maybe some of them are, and it's like they don't feel like they can move forward. It's like, it's up to you to make that change. It's up to you to actually want to move forward and cut things off that are toxic and that aren't healthy. Because you can have and be and do anything you want, but it means that there are going to be hardships, and there are going to be times that you want to give up. I finished work the other night, 1313, there's your angel number. I finished work the other night at the nightclub, and I didn't want to spend money on an Uber because it was $38, and I was beating myself up at that club, thinking about my ex and how I feel so guilty and shameful that I chose myself, and I chose to figure out life on my own without the help of others, because I just can't listen to anyone. I have to go through my own experiences to learn, to live. I don't want anyone to take my experiences from me. I want to be able to support myself. And I walked home 2 hours. I finished at 12. I didn't get home till like 2:40 in the morning, and I just kept walking. I didn't even look back. I just kept walking for those 2 hours, and I just kept talking to myself, and I just faced my mind. I faced the freaking like darkness and limbo that was going on in my mind. And I just talked to myself, and I kept moving forward, because I felt like if I just got an Uber home, I would just be letting go of everything that I was thinking at that club that night. Yeah. Follow your dreams. Don't give up. Don't be selfish. I mean, don't be selfish in a way that's not good for you, if that makes sense. Like, it's okay to be selfish, focus on yourself. I just saw a van, and it's one of those vans where you get to travel the world in. I mean, oh my God, that's amazing. I'd love to do that one day. Anyways, that's your sign to just keep moving forward through change despite whatever's going on. But yeah, be happy. Don't be selfish. You're doing amazing, okay? You're trying. You're doing what you feel is best. You are the person who is going to give yourself the best advice. Remember that. You always know what's best for you. People can tell you things all the time, but if you go within, you know what's best for you. Okay, my delicious lights, that is all for today. Blessings in love and light. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, lovely day wherever you are, whatever time of the night, morning, dusk, whatever day it is. Have a beautiful evening, afternoon, morning, breakfast, whatever. Thanks, guys.